good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you, man. It's your boy Jay here, and yesterday I put out a video about Deviljho eating his own tail. Cool. However, some questions came up that you guys want answers for. You guys wanted to see the whole hunt. That's what this video is about. Now, I'm not going to talk for this whole video, but I will talk for specific portions of it because there are some things that people brought up, and like their criticism was valid, and like honestly, I think I may have tricked myself. Okay, wait. So look, I have 5 tinged meat. Okay, you saw that, right? I started this quest with 5 tinged meat. That's an important detail that we'll go over later. But yeah, so people brought up some concerns, some criticism about the clip in question. So, you know, in the name of science, you know what I'm saying? The scientific process, you publish your findings, your peers review it. My peers have reviewed it, those being, you know, you hunters, you guys, and they're like, oh, I don't know, right? So, like I said in my pinned comment, it's not as definitive as I'd like, right? So I am going to continue trying, but at a much slower pace than I did like when I first made this. Like when this whole thing started up, I hunted like 20-ish Deviljhos all throughout the series because like I still have my Wii U, I got my PS5 hooked up, you know, and you know, so I tried it. I've been trying, but I'll still be trying it just to try and see if I can get Joe to actually eat his own tail and catch him in 4K. Okay, so this portion right here, this is also important. So this is Deviljho 1. Okay, this is the Deviljho that later on goes for the tail eating. Right now, so you know, we're doing the thing. I'm trying to get the tail off immediately, right? You know, just, you know, heads up, the hunting here is going to be kind of sloppy because, well, okay, so check this out. Boom. This is important. Pow. He gets hit with a Paratoad, okay? He gets hit with a Paratoad. So this is something that somebody had asked me. They're like, okay, that's Deviljho 1. Did he get hit with any paralysis? And I was like, nah, he didn't eat no meat, so it must be true. It must be the tail. However, this right here is him getting hit with the Paratoad. So he has built up an immunity to paralysis, right? Which is going to come in clutch later, all right? So I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to just let the footage run. And I'll have chapters on this video like I do all my videos on the channel. So you can skip to the parts where I'm talking. Or if you want to watch the whole hunt, since that's what some of you guys asked for, boom, here it is. Unedited and boom, just like that. All right? So I'll talk to you later. All right, so here I am again, and I did kind of show this like first portion in the OG video here, but here it is, you know, all out here, you know what I'm saying? So this is Joe 1. Yeah, this is Joe 1. So I do this move. It's coming up. Here we go. Get the tail off. Okay, so like I mentioned before, I was originally trying to talk about how this can be faked, or what maybe we have all been seeing all this time is like a fake, right? So I go over here and I lay down the meat. Boom, that's one meat accounted for, right? A lot of you guys were like, yo, you're missing some meats, like what's going on? So boom, that's one of the meats, right? Because I was trying to show you guys like, yo, it can be faked. I was trying to show you how it can be faked in, you know, every game in the series that, you know, could lead up to us all thinking that we saw this thing happen. Okay, so more meat dropping. I don't know what my dumb ass was doing. So I'm trying to cut off the other tail, right? So that there's two tails about and two Joes. One of them's gonna eat. And I don't know why I was panicking. I must have pushed square, but pow, there's a meat on the ground right there. So yeah, you guys asked, they're like, yo, in the first clip you have all 5 meats. In the last clip you don't have all the meats. So what happened to the meats? There's one of them right there, and I don't know, I drop another one here. I think I was going for a potion maybe, and like I accidentally hit the meat or something. I don't know. Foolishness, right? The whole clip is foolishness. Look at me looking at this like, oh man, it's gonna happen. But it unfortunately does not happen here. So you'll hear my voice again the next time I lay down a meat. Okay. Okay, so more answers about the missing meat. Pow, I drop a meat right there. I don't know why. I guess I was mashing and I accidentally hit triangle when I was trying to roll. I don't know, but boom, that is the missing meats, right? Like you guys said, you want to see the full hunt, clarity, you know, being for real, being honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm here to do, and clear up all the misconceptions that were brought up in the original video. So yeah, that's why we're here doing this. And I think the next time I'm going to talk to you guys, it's going to be about the actual, like, the actual peak spicy moment that we're all trying to look at. All right, so I'll talk to you guys then. Okay, so Joe right here is paralyzed. I get the tail cut, right? So, boom, I go up, and because Mr. Jaggers ruined my clip from before, and that's Joe 2's tail I just cut, right? Joe 2 is the tail I just cut off, and because, like I said, man, I want to have a fake from each game that I was playing, just to show you guys, like, look, this is how it could be fake. This is probably what happened. If you watch the original video, you know what segment I'm talking about. So yeah, cool. I put the meat in that tail, right? And that's Joe 1. That's Joe, no, not Joe 1. That's Joe 2, right? That's the Joe that's leaving right now, right? So boom, we're fighting, we're doing the thing, right? I want him to eat the tail so I can show you guys the fake, right? And be like, yo, this is probably what's actually happening. Maybe he doesn't really eat his own tail, right? So yeah, I'll talk at you guys again when it's important to. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Okay, didn't have to wait long. It happened closer than I expected, right? So the two Joes, they're fighting, all right, doing their thing. One of them leaves. Cool. And then, boom, Mr. Jaggers is walking in. He's hungry. He starts trying to eat the meat, but he got roared at by Joe, or disturbed by Joe, right? So the problem with this clip, right, is did Jaggers finish eating the meat before he was disturbed by Joe and led into this interaction, right? And because of how well I hid the meat, we won't ever know, right? And that's why I left my pinned comment as what it is that this is not as definitive as I'd like it to be, right? And then also earlier in the video, I talked about how Joe 1 here did get paralyzed. He got paralyzed by the Paratoad earlier in the video. Now, in the moment, when I was recording this, I thought I had it. I thought, this is it. This is the clip. It's happening, baby. But it may not be it, right? I may have made a boo-boo. I may have made a mistake. I thought I had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it is. It looks kind of crazy because, like, you know, the terrain's all different, and that's the reason why we're not going to get Lagaya Cruz back soon. But yeah, here's me trying to capture the footage so I can tweet it out later from my PlayStation. But yeah, and then I carved the tail afterwards. I didn't show that in the original video, but so yeah, I wish you could pick up meats. That way, like, you know, when I'm pushing the button, you could maybe see my character pick up the meat, but you can't pick up the meat once you lay it down. And the way I laid it down, it was too hidden, like it was too good, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to generate that fake to show you guys, like, look, it can be faked. Let's not be fooled, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is what we're all looking at. Maybe this is what we've all seen, and this is what we're all thinking of when all of us old heads are like, no, I've seen it happen, right? So yeah, the trick was so good that I tricked myself like a dummy. But yeah, in the interest of clarity and you know, accepting criticism, and you know, you guys came to me in the comment section and were like, I don't know if I believe it, like, check this out, this is a thing, maybe, I don't know. And this tweet that I'm tweeting out right here, I actually have since deleted it, so because it's just not as definitive as I'd like it to be. So a couple more things before I head out here and just let the rest of this video play out, is the question was about Old World Deviljho, right? And like I said, I got my Wii U still hooked up. I do still have my original Try disc, and I have 3U. So I think I'm going to focus more on trying to get the clip out of 3U and Try. I do have an external capture card. So yeah, I'm going to do my best to try and get the clip. Will I approach it with the same ferocity as I did originally? Probably not. But I will keep trying. I think I'm gonna start with 3U, unless you guys just come in and say, no, Try. Like, don't do it in 3U, do it in Try. I mean, I'm a man of the people, clearly. Otherwise, I would have just left the clip up and been like, yeah, Deviljho does it, blah, blah, blah. But you guys have come to me and you guys had concerns about it. You guys wanted to see the full hunt. Well, boom, here it is for those of you who want to watch it. Chapters included. You can skip around, see what the hell you want to see, and dip. Leave a comment, whatever. So yeah, in the future, I'm going to be focusing on 3U and or Try, depending on what you guys want to see. And yeah, so it's not definitive. Did Jaggers finish eating the meat? Don't know. But hey, Joe was definitely eating something, and I may have been fooled by my own clip like a dumbass. But I'm human. I make mistakes, and I am not too much of a, I don't know what the word is, not to admit that I make mistakes. Like, I made a mistake, I bamboozled my damn self in the thing. So yeah, that's the hunt in the clarity. I'm gonna let the rest of it play out. You can choose to watch it if you want. But yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been fun because, like, I don't know, it's super low stakes. Like, does Joe eat his tail or not? Like, I don't know, it's just fun. It's just this fun little thing that we're all just like, yes, it happens, no, it doesn't happen, why don't we have a clip, blah blah blah. So I don't know, it's just really funny, and I really appreciate all of the support and you guys watching it. And most of you guys were like super respectful in the comments when bringing up your criticism, and you know, no one was like disrespectful or super rude, so I thank you for that as well. But yeah, in the interest of clarity and honesty and all that, here is the hunt in full. Thank you so much for your time, and I am going to continue to try and get the clip that we all want to see. And if it can't happen, or if it doesn't happen, then hey, it is what it is. Maybe Joe doesn't eat his own tail, but he does eat other dead bodies. We do have that. So yeah, that's enough for me. Subscribe, because hey, if I do get that clip, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. But as always, people, happy hunting. Peace.
Thank you.